Okay, this is the listening ladder. It's a sheet of Xerox paper. It has columns that go the length of the page. These are just Excel columns that were cut and pasted. And there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 24 squares or so. And these are magnets. This is Eric's column, this is Aaron's column, and this is Emily's column. Each child has a magnet, and the magnets fit about in the squares or so. Alright, so on the listening ladder, each child at the top zone, which is about 4 cells, has full privileges, which means as long as they're in this area, then they have all their privileges of TV and video games and things like that. As we go down the chart, then they start to lose various privileges. At this point, the privileges are all the same. This next one is no Nintendo DS or computer video games. This one is no TV. This one is no swimming. This one was actually made, this is the second listening ladder chart I made. The very first one had different ones because the children were very different ages. Eric was about 4, and so he didn't have no computer games because he didn't care about computer games at the time. He cared about dessert or something like that. So you can customize each child's chart to put the different things that I might care about. My middle child didn't care very much about computer games at all, and so that one wasn't an issue. She has no sleepovers because she loves to sleep over at my dad's. So all of them had different things. You can customize it. I usually try to put things that you can most afford to give up right away. For example, I would not put no TV next because that would punish me more than it would punish them. So I usually put no computer games, although they could still watch TV if they wanted to. And if it got worse and worse, then they'd have no TV. The loss of privileges is cumulative. Up here you have full privileges. If you're in this zone, you have no computer privileges. If you're in this zone, you have no TV, but also no computer games. So it's cumulative. If you're down here, then you can't go swimming. Obviously, this is our summer listening ladder. This is one wouldn't be used in the winter. But if you're down here in the no swimming, you also have no TV, and you have no video games either. So everything is cumulative down the chart. So if you're down here, boy, you're pretty much not playing video games. You're not watching TV. You're not going swimming. You have an early bedtime. I mean, you're really bad off if you're way down here. So. Alright, so Aaron is in full privileges, and Aaron did something I didn't like that we've talked about. I said, uh-oh, Aaron moved down a point. Let's say it was just she talked rudely to her sister or something like that. Let's say that Aaron does something really naughty. I say, Aaron, go to bed, and I find out she's eating a cupcake in the kitchen. Aaron moved down 3 points. So you can control how fast they move up or down. You can control how fast they move up or down the listening ladder by the severity of the crime. And you can also move their points back up. So Erin's down here in computer games. Now she's upset. She really wants to earn her privileges back. And so she starts really behaving. So I say, Erin, I need you to go get that shoe for me, please. She'll say, yes, ma'am. And I'll say, oh, you may move up a point for obeying immediately. And she watches her points crawl back up. So the nice thing about the listening ladder is, number 1, you can customize the loss of privileges to the child. Number 2, you can control how fast or how quickly they rise back up. You can show severity. For instance, a child that just dropped something on the floor would lose 1, but a child that hits a sister would move 5. And you can show how different infractions are different severity. And also, they earn it back by doing nice things, by obeying, by saying yes ma'am, all the things that they can earn back. The nice thing about this is after a while they don't want to lose points, and they're doing all the things that get them back points by habit. So they start saying yes ma'am out of habit and not just for the ladder. And after a while they start obeying because they don't want to lose the points even if you don't do it for a while. So we love our listening ladder. I love our listening ladder. Thank you so much.